building a Web3 interactive music platform. Now, we're all here because things are broken, or we know how to fix it or make it better. One thing that is definitely broken is the music industry. Across the board, people are talking about how it needs to change. It's too much centralized streaming services going on. There's no transparency between streaming services and record labels. There's a dominance of record labels, major labels, that keeps these rising musicians down. There's also an outdated business model. We're still using a business model for the music industry that's been around since Elvis Presley. That needs to change, definitely. And a lot of these musicians have a short career lifespan, and they have very limited connections with their fans because they don't know how to interact with their fans. I myself started a rap career, and I dealt with a lot of those issues that a lot of these music artists are facing right now. You know, I couldn't get a record label. Trying to release it, I had to do it myself. I barely made any revenue, not enough to even sustain a career. I think my mom probably bought most of my albums. And when I released it on social media, I had views, but I had no way of knowing who these people are, no way of these interactions. And, you know, if they do sign to a label, it's something that's going to sign their life away. Something that was different, something that can build a musician's career long term. So we built a Web3 interactive music platform. And we offer a solution where it's community-driven, a community-driven Web3 music platform for musicians, indie artists, even music fans, or investors, content creators, influencers, for everybody. Is the next Lady Gaga or Billie Eilish on Muverse? Yes. Yes, she is. Now, if you're a music artist, this is very simple. You can go ahead, upload your music, create, mint, and sell your NFTs, find new investors, new fans, investors that will help out your career long term. And that's what a lot of these musicians are looking for, how to sustain their career. Real-time royalties with their music, and a deeper connection with their fans, an engaged connection with their fans, similar to how Taylor Swift has with her fans. And you start earning revenue right off the bat. So one of the key things for these musicians to have this deeper interaction with their fans is the rhythm game. The rhythm game is one of our most popular games on the platform, and it is for everybody, for musicians, for artists, content creators, influencers, all of that. You get your headphone NFTs, and you're able to create the rhythm game. We also have many other games on the platform. If you love to sing, you can sing to your favorite music and earn revenue. If you just want to listen to music, you can earn revenue. We're all fans of music. Why are we limited to just watching or listening? Why can't we earn revenue as well as investors, as well as musicians? If you love to dance, we have something where you're able to dance and earn revenue and listen to your favorite musician songs. And we have a bunch of other revenue streams that are on the platform as well. If you're an investor of NFTs, you're able to mint and sell FNFTs, AMMM pools. Everyone's able to earn in different ways, whether you're a fan, an investor, or a musician. So this is we have a dual token model we have. This is MCT, that's our in-app token. And we also have MU, which has more advanced functions on the platform as well. And this is a little bit of our tokenomics. As we said before, transparency is a key thing for Muverse and our fans and our investors and musicians. And we want to have that transparency where we'll be able to show everybody what we're doing, our roadmap, what's going on, where is everything going, so that they feel they are a part of this community as well. and take a look at there. But we're not done. We're not done. What we're doing is we are onboarding thousands of musicians, artists, content creators onto the platform all over the US and in the world. How we have a unique advantage is that we have teams all over the world. We have a team in China, we have a team in Korea, we have a team in Canada, all over the world that are onboarding artists. When we were first starting out, we interviewed a lot of musicians, and one of the key things that they said, many things, is they want to be able to tap into new markets, specifically China, across seas, and be able to reach those different types of markets and fan base and find new fan base. And so we have teams all over the world onboarding people, musicians that are in Korea, and Korean artists, K-pop artists can have a fan base in the US, and US artists can also have a fan base in China, in Korea, all over the world. So that's one thing where we want these artists to have unique fan bases all over the world and not specifically to the US. Also, this year we'll be onboarding a lot of major pop artists. We're already in the talks with a lot of people, a lot of big-time pop artists. We've already worked with Lee Hung-gi, and we've already collaborated with Akon as well. But we have many more musical pop stars to bring on the platform, because it's also going to help out these pop stars, but also for indie musicians as well. Bringing them on, they're able to help out these indie artists' career, and that's going to be something that's going to help them out. But a lot of the fans and content creators as well, they're able to interact with their fans and find and discover new artists that they want to be investors of. Also in Q4 of 2023, this year, Muverse is going to have our beta version of our own meta space. And from this feature, we'll be able to create, users will be able to create Web3 concerts, music, Web3 parties, have their own halls or lands, meta lands for their music, their fans, and to really a deeper engagement with their community, which is going to prolong their career and be more interactive of kind of, hey, this is what I'm doing as my career grows. So this is our user growth strategy that we have right here. Right now, we do a lot of ambassador programs, community airdrops, and we're actually transitioning into the second stage, where we'll be onboarding a lot of pop stars and influencer collaborations as well. So these influencer collaborations that are going to be from all these major platforms, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, Twitch, Facebook, Spotify, a lot of these artists are looking to sort of find their place on what their platform is or how they build their career. And this is something for talented musicians that are just starting out, that don't really know how their career goes, and they kind of hit that wall of trying to get onto these record labels. And this is how we're going to bring on a lot of these indie artists as well. And then into the next stage, more features of more rhythm games that we'll be adding in, similar to the singing and the dancing. We're also able to do, if you guys are working out, if you guys are cycling, doing jump rope, we'll be adding a game onto there that you'll be able to earn revenue while listening to, music as well. And the NFT exchange will have on a deeper connection there, and more of the metaverse as well. Music is for everyone, and that is what we're trying to say. This is not just something for musicians. This is not something for just music fans. This is something for everyone, even NFT investors. I think all this is very important, and I think this is something that we're very passionate about. We have teams all over the world that are very passionate about and bringing in new communities, and it's from different ages of Gen Z to Gen A to back to Gen Y, all those different types of age groups and nationalities that are looking to further their career, further their deeper love of music, and how they want to sustain their career. Thank you, everybody. This is Muverse. Thank you very much.
Awesome. Thank you very much. Brother, what's up? Nice to work.
Hey, how's it going, man? What's your name?
Taj.
Taj.
Yeah, what up, brother? What is your guys' like funding looking like? Like, how is your progress in that space, like raising funds and stuff like that? I'm just curious to see where you're at.
As far as the platform?
Yeah, necessarily. Just like, did you guys get like VC capital or anything like that? Like, how has it been to start this up and get it going and get momentum and stuff? If I might ask, yeah.
Yeah. So we actually we have a lot of investors all over the world. We have one thing is we've kind of done a lot of these sort of Web3 companies. So we have VC backers that particularly in China, but we also have some in the US as well. That's kind of where we have an exclusive advantage, where we have a lot of backers that are all over the world, and that's why we're able to start multiple teams. Korea, China, Indonesia. So we were able to have that start off like that. So a lot of it comes from China, but we also have some from US as well, and we're also looking to bring on more people as well.
Any other? One more in the front. So, well, also I'm curious, are you going to do this on the ETH or on an L2?
Say it again?
Is it on a
ETH?
Is it on the Ethereum platform or on some L2 or?
So we're creating our own platform. We do ETH, yes, and then also too, just on the ETH aspect of it, nothing, but we're creating our own platform, not looking to compete with others.
And how do you convince an artist that doesn't know anything about NFTs or anything?
Yeah,
not just your company, but just in general to be part of, because obviously you're competing with other companies too, and then you got to tell them, once you've sold them on the idea, they have to choose you. And I don't know if your arguments there are good for some guy who's playing the guitar and writing songs.
Yes, so his question was, how do we sort of convince indie artists, emerging artists to come onto the platform, correct? So we actually, in this onboarding of thousands of artists, we've actually a deeper connection. It's not something that we're just, trying to do it at scale. We actually interview a lot of them and see kind of what their pain points are. And it's kind of a case by case. We have a big team, so we're able to find out what their pain points are. A lot of these indie artists, they really don't know how to strategize their career. And in Muverse, we have a lot of people that are sort of ex-musicians, people that were in the industry, so that's that guidance that we're going to be able to bring to them. And it's also too, it's just, a lot of them, they have a sort of a wall that they hit, and they really don't know where to go because they're just focusing on their music. And that's why we have a lot of easy to use tools, and we do like a step-by-step process. When we're onboarding, we have sort of like product managers that were able to have a deep connections with these artists, and we want to have these artists have full control as far as what they want to do, with everything, but giving them an opportunity to sustain their career long term. So it's not something that we just bring them on, then we're done. It's a kind of educating them the qualities and the benefits of it, as opposed to trying to consistently go after these big record labels where it's kind of like dying out, or they're also trying to figure out as well. So it's sort of a deeper connection that we're doing. Yes. No. So right now we're in the phase where we're onboarding artists that we're talent scouting as well. But then, yes, in the next couple months, it'll be open to all forms of artists, that they'll be able to come onto the platform, upload their music. That's why we have these easy-to-use tools where they're able to step-by-step process, for an indie artist to come onto the platform, upload their music, mint and sell, and get, them creating revenue. So yes, in the next couple months, we'll be opening those up. And if you guys follow us on our social media, we're constantly updating new features, new functions, and kind of updates on where we're at. We have like full transparency in what we're doing.
All right. Anything else? We got maybe 1 minute left.
I think that's it.
All
but
right.
I got one more thing to say. I'll be releasing my second rap album in May on Muverse. So guys, make sure you check that out. Super excited for that. And I know my time's almost up, but I'm not leaving. I'm not leaving.
All
I'm
right.
not leaving. I'm not going.
Give him a round of applause, everybody.
Thank you guys. Thank you.
Adrian
Appreciate
Quihuis.
it.